G'day folks, this is Sim. Welcome back to Minecraft Done from Down Under. We're playing Departed and once again I am running for my life. And for no good reason. I just died to one of the most annoying deaths in Minecraft. I touched a little bit of lava that I'd already shut down, but I was just waiting for it to finish clearing the area, and I had full health, but it just kept going tick 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 tick, and the flame just refused to go out and I burnt to death. So considering I was just doing some pretty benign stuff with the mining, go away and leave me alone. Now the world doesn't want to load in and there's things that want to kill me. Yeah, just a few things that want to kill me. Okay. Oh, look at all the things that want to kill me. Let's just keep going. Ooh, might want to be careful. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Shall we try that again? Okay, let's just give the world a second to load in first this time, shall we? Have a quick look at the map. Okay, so that was my original death. That was where I died to fire for no good reason, and I'd actually overshot. So let's turn this way and let's do this properly, shall we? Alright. Shouldn't take us long to... Oh, go away, you. Nobody invited you to my party. Nobody invited you either. I've got a real thing for those purple mushrooms too. So yeah, look, game time wise, it hasn't been long since I cut out. I've just done a little bit of mining down below, and I thought, well, I'll just go grab a little bit more iron. And yeah, oh goodness, here we go, more fun and games. Let's grab some food while we're here. I love the way it does that. Sometimes I think that they do these things purely to annoy me. And look, and of course I can't break that spawner at the moment because I don't have any thing on me that I can use to break a spawner. So let's just run around, wake up some spiders, annoy the cyclopses, and keep moving. Alright, perhaps this time we won't overshoot. Hello tree, would you like to kill me? Everything else wants to kill me. Let's get our butt down here and let's get home again, shall we? This way, or maybe not. Maybe over here would be a little bit more appropriate. We've got a few trees there. Tempted to get close enough just to figure out what they are, but they probably will kill me, so maybe not so smart an idea. And I should remember the name, but as it stands, won't be long before we can take these things on. Whoa, that was not so appropriate. Won't be long before we can take these things on face to face. So let's just get up here and hope that there's nothing near the front door, because if there is, it could be a little bit problematic. And there's a blood hunt tonight, which means that there's going to be some nasty stuff spawning. Already is, those red ones over there. They're blood hunt mobs. So let's get our backside down here quickly. seal up the hole, and let's go get my stuff back. I wasn't even mining down deep. I was just looking for iron and coal. There's my corpse. There's a creeper down there, so I can't block it off. I don't have enough space anyway. Let's just grab everything. Oh, and I picked up a gun. The one thing that did happen was I was when I came into here, there was a clown who I had to kill. Let's get back up here and let's get out some clothes on as well. Pickaxe, real sword, dying to lava. It's so embarrassing. Confetti cannon. Dropped as a rare drop by clowns, and the clowns can be quite painful. We'll just pop up here for a second and just have a look at the stats on this thing for you. So it's a ranged weapon, and it uses energy, which means that it doesn't require ammunition as such. What it instead uses is the energy that is, oh, I can't show you from here. Up in the top right hand corner, you'll see there's an energy bar which currently has a ranking of 200. I'm pretty sure that's the energy that it uses. So let's just have a quick look down here, see if that creeper's still around. See if we can actually shoot something. Where's my torches? There they are. Throw some light carefully and just have a quick look around. Not a bad looking cave here, to be honest. Make sure nothing comes up behind us. Let's go find something to shoot, shall we? What's down here? Nothing to shoot. That'll be right. So yeah, how did I die? I'd blocked this off and I was just wandering down here waiting for the lava to flow away, and I stepped down here and it decided, nah, you can touch the lava that's there and then you're just going to burn and burn and burn. All for what? A tiny little bit of aluminium. That's just sad. Let's duck back upstairs. See if there's anything floating around up there that we can play with. Where's some dirt? Probably don't want visitors during the night, so let's just cap this off just in case. Let's poke our head out and have a little bit of fun before I get back to mining. Perhaps, just perhaps, might be a good idea if I have something to eat. Grilled mushy and some bread. Put this stuff away. Might need a little bit more than those. I'm going to have to get some farms going pretty quick. Carrot. And what else can I eat at the moment? Good question. Pork chop should do the trick. Alright. So let's have a look and see how this gun goes, because I don't think I've ever actually tried one of these before, so just be careful when we stick our head out. There's something close by. Oh, I could not see it. Ah, okay. Soul drain. Alright, so let's shoot this beggar. Try and shoot straight. You can see how it's taking my energy, but I'm not shooting very straight at the moment. Why is it not doing any damage? That's a little bit mean. Come on, do some damage. Or is this thing actually a complete and utter joke? I think it's a joke. I'm not sure why the ghost isn't jumping down to attack me though. That seems a little strange. Now he wants to fight me. Okay, that was a little odd. Let's just have a quick play with this. What do we got? We've got a zombie just over here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Two of them. Confetti cannon. Completely useless. I'm pretty sure it hurts me though, so I'm not sure whether I'm missing something. Might need to do a little bit of research on that gun, like a lot of things in this game. Anyway, for now, let's just toss it away. Oi, do you mind? This is my place. So, right, so look, I need to get just a little bit more mining done, and then we're going to head out and see what we can do about getting this place prepped to set up for a base. So I'll see you all shortly. We now take a break from our regularly scheduled mining because I seem to have found a dungeon. Well, I can't say that I found a dungeon. I saw something unusual over here, but it does look very much like a spider dungeon, so I don't know if it's going to be that tasty, but let's check it out all the same. Here we go, and we've got lava right outside the door, of course. What's in here? Oh no, it's not. It's skellies. Skellies is good because that means lots of bone meal, and lots of bone meal is a great thing to have. So while they're fighting each other, let's see if we can get in here. Oh, hello. There is... Oh, crikey, there's a few nasties around. Hey, give me my weapon back. What is going on here? Oh, I've been slowed. That's right. Can you hear that noise in the background? That wasn't what I planned. That's one of the AOA mobs. And it has an area effect. Have I got any food? I haven't got any food either. That's annoying. Give me a second. Let me just go grab something to eat. I'll be right back. Okay, so that hopefully is enough mucking about. Got some tucker now, so let's get our backside back up here. And first thing I want to do is shut down that lava and get a little bit of light in here. Please don't shoot me. I'm a little busy right now. The knockback on these skeletons these days is just ludicrous. Alright. Light. A little bit more light. And lots more light. Anything down here that's going to sneak up on us? Probably not. Okay. Now we've got some peace and quiet to do some looting. And, more importantly, we've got a skelly spawner right next to the base, which means a nice supply of bones when we need it. And what do we got in here? Lexica Botania. That's a nice start. A bucket, some iron, cat, knowledge fragment, and a knowledge node. Don't worry about the rings too much. Over here, well, mana steel won't go astray, little bit more iron, 13, and some bread. Okay, not too shabby, nothing spectacular. G'day you. You would really like to eat me, wouldn't you? Well, guess what? You can't, so bugger off. So, I probably should get back to mining. And, as I said before, I'll see you all soon. So, here we go. I finished tidying up around here, and I've mined out around the spawner, and we've got a very, very standard grinder setup. Water flowing down into a trench. Don't shoot me. Okay, shoot me then. Another line of water pushing them down into the corner down here. I'll just seal this all back up so it's nice and dark inside. And we'll head back downstairs. And here's the killing area. So they're flowing pretty much over the top of our head about here. The spawner is up there, and they all end up down here for easy disposal. Nothing too complex. It does the job. I'll take all of that with me, and we've just got a little area down here to be able to do the things that we need to do. So let's head back to the base, and I'll show you what work I've completed over there. Okay, one little thing of note, by the way, the stone pickaxe. There's been some reworking of Tinker's on release, and now the stone pickaxe will in fact mine all sorts of things, including the limonite. They've got a mining level now all the way up to redstone, so that's definitely going to make life a lot easier for a lot of people, because you're not going to have to hunt down iron and do it through Tinkers. You can simply do it the easy way with stone or various other bits and pieces. And I'm waffling a little bit. So here's our little work area, and I've hollowed out around here, and I've got some basic food down. The other thing that you're going to want to do very, very early in the game is get some of these holly tops growing. The reason for that is the holly tops are a very, very useful plant as far as Advent of Ascension is concerned. So if I harvest these ones here, you'll notice some of them have dropped seeds. Now the seeds themselves can also be gotten from the sentient trees. The tree spirits is what they're called, by the way, and when you kill them you will get a random drop of these seeds occasionally. Get your holly tops down, and the holly tops are used to make arrows for Advent. So these here plus limonite ingots, and I don't know whether I've got any feathers. Yes, I do. So the holly top and that setup gives you 8 holly arrows, and they're quite useful. Now they used to be called elemental arrows. They're called holly arrows now. I'm not sure why. I don't know whether they will work with a normal bow. I think you have to have an Advent of Ascension bow, but let's just find out just in case they do, because they have changed them very slightly. No. Now the Advent of Ascension bows, the first one you're going to get, as far as I remember, is made from something called emberstone, which is this one here, the infernal bow, and you're not going to get that until you get to the nether. You can make a speed bow out of sapphire, and I think alacrity bow which needs the blaze rods. There is another one that we can get. It's made out of one of the other ores in the game, but another one that's worth getting hold of is the void bow, which you get from the same place that you get the void armor, by killing creepers down low. Now the good thing about these weapons is they do quite a lot of damage, and they often have additional bonuses added to them, such as high speed, slow down, explosive. The infernal bow sets things on fire, so you're going to need your arrows for them, and once you've got those you'll be well set. For now though, we're just going to use an old vanilla bow that I've picked up from the Skelly Grinder. It'll do the job that we need it to do. And what we need to do is get out and get ourselves some materials to finish off the smeltery, because I've been mining with Limonite pick and the stone pick, and it's not that fast. I really need to be able to mine faster because I've run out of stone and I don't have time to be mining for weeks to get it. So if you can see up here, I've made preparations. So I've started to place down a platform, and this is a bug eye. They're not particularly dangerous. They have a very weird effect. We'll kill one of these off and I'll show you what they do. Hey mate, come on. Come up here so I can kill you. That's it. See that? That's what they do to you. And that's it. Other than that, it's just fairly normal damage. Nothing... Oi! Hitboxes. Nothing particularly spectacular. Just, as always, mildly annoying. So anyway, as I was saying, I've got the base up for a smeltery here. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the parts because all I did was get the bricks from the village that's over there. So I am going to need to get some clay, and clay I should be able to find over here. Looks like there are some patches that are available to us. There might be some around here too, but this should be nice shallow water and easy to work through. Not a lot of mobs around at the moment, so that's a nice thing. And how much time have we got? It's about midday, so we should be okay. I've got a shovel, so let's head on out. Actually, before we do that, okay, so now we're armoured up and we should be able to head out. Now, having a bow does make a big difference. It means that we can pick things off at range, but just be aware the AOA mobs are tough, and if you annoy them... Now this is a little strange. We seem to be having a little bit of an overspawn of these villagers. Now this wasn't going on before, so I'm not sure what's happening here. These guys just trade, so throwing weapons for copper coins, but they've obviously been introduced in a new update, and I think that the spawn numbers might just possibly be a little bit broken. Either that or there's a convention going on somewhere, but I'm a little concerned because right now, I mean, you can see there are some hostile mobs around, but not a lot. It almost seems like they're affecting the spawn cap, so hopefully that will get resolved shortly. If not, then maybe we're going to need to go on a killing spree. Alright, so here we go. We've got some clay. That's what we needed. Give me a moment to mine all of this up, and then we'll head back and get to work. Okay, so we do have a few hostiles spawning around us now, so it may not be quite as bad as it appears. We'll see how things go. Having a bow for these guys is definitely an improvement. And this fella here, the tree spirits, once you've got a decent weapon, you can normally deal with them without too much trouble. But just be aware, if they toss you in the air, you are going to take some serious damage, so watch out. And the sun is setting, so we better get home. Doesn't look like we're going to have any events tonight. Now the interesting thing is the game treats these as villages. The AO... oh, hello. Well, got to watch these guys. They can hurt you quite a bit. They seem to... Don't you shoot me. Oh, okay. Might want to be a little careful, I think. Let's just get up here. Hopefully there's nothing blocking access to my base. We've got a couple of Sasquatches. Let's just work our way around here. And there's a bug eye. Here we go. Nice and safe. So, the AOA mobs spawn on grass and stone and things. So, oh, he got me. Tempted to turn on the hitboxes just to see how his looks, because he did a pretty good job of hitting me from down there. Give me that XP. Yes, so the chisel blocks here do a pretty decent job of shutting them down. But the normal Minecraft vanilla mobs will spawn on these. So, oops, and I need to put a torch there. So you still want to light the area up, and we'll get rid of these torches and make things a lot prettier later. But for now, we've got what we need. I'm going to need some sand and some gravel to go with this clay to make up some grout. So give me a minute and I'll get that all sorted out. Okay, so I've made myself up some bricks and all of the necessary bits and pieces we need. I've also gone and gathered a little bit of lava so we can finish this beastie off now. Gonna need a couple of drains. I'll have to make a couple more, but for now this will do what we need it to do. And we're going to need to place down a casting basin. Or two. Behave. I should be able to get underneath here and access those with some... Oi! That was rude! You're not even going to hang around. Cheeky beggar. So let's... Oi! Some days, seriously. Let's get some... Did you just do that? Where is he? Oh, that's rude. Stay still, thank you. Whoop, no. These are buggers to hit. Alright, I'm wasting any more time. Okay, that's cooking up. And it's almost done. So we're going to need the iron straight up. And we'll get the Limonite, the very first of the Advent of Ascension ores, cooking up in the smeltery. So let's grab some of this iron. because we need a tool station. We're also going to need some molds, so let's just grab this, see how this is coming along. Yep, looking pretty decent. Come on, you can do it. And the last one, and if I'm going to need molds, I'm actually going to need some aluminium brass, so we probably need to grab some aluminium and some copper if my memory serves me correctly. I think it's 3 to 1, but let's just double check that to be sure. Actually, that's probably easier. Recipe? Give me a recipe. Fine. This way. Okay, 16 to... so it's 4 to 1. Okay, that seems a little higher than I remember, but maybe my memory's just a bit dodgy. So let's go with 8 and 2 should do the trick. And we're probably going to need an ingot cast. And we're probably going to need a few casts actually. So how about we do that now while we're down here. So I'll grab a seared brick, that'll do for the ingot cast. And as far as what we've got here, we're going to need a pickaxe head. And do we want to go with the binding just yet? I think we might hold off on the binding. All I really want to do is upgrade my pickaxe, although to be honest, let's make up another stencil real quick. I've got a couple over here. Because the other thing that I would like fairly quickly is a hammer. So, oop, not there. Throw this in. We're going to need a hammerhead pattern, and we're going to need a tough binding pattern, tough rod, and we'll make the plate as well. And we'll double check the recipe in a minute because I can't remember for sure, but I will need to make up these plates for molding, so we'll do that right now as well. Not you, you. Okay, now we're cooking. Upstairs, Limonite should be cooked up, and it certainly is, and we've still got plenty of iron because now we're doubling. So we will throw in the copper and the aluminium, make our molds up, get a little bit more of this stuff out. You guys are very, very noisy. Has anybody told you that? Don't make me come down there. How we going? Aluminium and the copper should do the trick. Boom. Aluminium brass. And my math is absolutely appalling, isn't it? 16 and 16 is 32 and 16. It was 3 to 1. Sorry for all the face palming. I'll probably need a little bit of aluminium anyway. Alright, so what do we need? We need to make ourselves up a casting table. So we're going to need some seared brick. And we're going to need some blocks of iron. and we're going to need the tool station to make up a tool forge, which is nothing like a casting table. And we will throw the tool forge over this side over here. Now we should be able to make up our molds now, so let's throw this out of the way and throw all of these down here. And we'll start off with the pickaxe head. And it's just a mold, so I'm only going to need one for each. That's fine. Probably should have something to eat because I'm not regenerating at the moment and I'm just asking for trouble. And there we go. Now let's have a quick look. For the hammer we need 2 plates plus the hammer itself and the rod. Now I'm not sure just yet whether or not I really want to go with something hard for the hammer. So what I think we will do is we will throw this piece down and we're going to mold up our very first tinker's tool using AOA metals. And there we go, we have our first limonite pickaxe head. Now the mining level is obsidian, which is interesting because the limonite pickaxe itself I think actually had a higher mining level than that, but that doesn't matter because we can throw this beast in here, and I might need some stone to repair this fellow. Yeah, I do, because of course we can't actually do anything until we've actually got this at full strength. So let's just take an opportunity and put this party to bed, because seriously they're just getting a bit loud. Probably should look at trading with some of these guys because I've got a few copper coins now, but I think we'll save that for the next episode. So what did I come down here for? Some cobblestone, which I know I've got here somewhere. What did I do with my cobblestone? That's a good question.
Hello, hello. Anybody around these here parts?
Okay, just give me a second guys, because it looks like somebody is on one of the other channels. Okay, so that was Anisos in one of my TeamSpeak channels. I thought I'd shut them all down, but he managed to find a way to sneak in. Let's finish up here, shall we? I'm missing my stone. I have lost it, and I have got no idea where I lost it. No idea at all. So I suppose the simplest answer is just to grab a little bit more from anywhere. Here will do. I'll tidy this mess up later. And I don't have my table here, so let's go back outside. And it's getting dark, so we're going to have all sorts of fun and games. So, right, cobblestone, pickaxe, fixed, and now we have our limonite pickaxe. Okay. I don't know how much faster it will be than the stone one was. Let's go and have a quick look. Probably not going to be anything too spectacular, but it's not too shabby. We'll certainly be speeding this up though, that's for sure. Alright, better put some light down here so nothing decides to come and visit me while I'm having a kip. And Now I need to do a lot of mining and get some stones so I can finish off the base area itself. So I'm going to make up the hammer, and I'll show that to you when we come back in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a little bit of all sorts of things. Look forward to seeing you all in the next. And until then, take care of each other, everybody, and ciao for now.